This question is coming. It's a good one, actually. It says, Paul Scholes recently said that Erling Haaland is the most ruthless striker in Premier League history, which is obviously difficult to disagree with at the moment with 101 goals in 108 games. But it did get us thinking, didn't it? Based on stats, who actually is the most efficient striker in Premier League history? Is it Erling Haaland?
So I've got the spreadsheets out, Jules. We've done a lot of analysis. We've looked at a lot of different categories, and Erling Haaland comes out on top in basically every single category. You know, what do you want from efficiency? You want, a low minutes to goal ratio. You want goals per game. You want them to convert their chances. Haaland does everything. He scored a goal in the Premier League every 82 minutes in the competition. Aguero is second in that list with 107 minutes. So it's such a jump from first to second. You're looking at goals per game. Haaland's 1 goal per game, which is ridiculous. The next best striker, 0.67. So he's 33% better than any other player. And if you're looking at the expected goals era, that's kind of the segment of data I was looking at. Haaland converts 28% of his chances, which is the best of any player. Question for Gary and for Nedum: who is number 2 on that chance conversion list? So which player is second to Haaland in terms of the number of chance conversion, so goals divided by shots?
Is this solely Premier League and
just
Premier
League
minimum amount of goals?
Premier League minimum 50 goals, and then it was from around 2016-17 was the segment of data I was looking at.
From then,
yeah.
Right? So they didn't start then, or what are you saying?
So they were playing in the Premier League before then.
You can't get all this information, Nedum. Answer the question.
All right, Jules. I'm going to go for Harry Kane.
I was going to say that.
So Harry Kane, it hasn't got the best conversion rate, but when you look at goals minus expected goals to the quality of his finishing, he is the most overperforming striker, but just on chance conversion. Have a think about players that are just ruthless.
Gary, any guesses?
Lies.
You're not going to say Frank Lampard or something like that, yeah?
It's a striker. I'll give you that clue.
A striker. Okay.
Can I have a go?
Go on, Jules.
Aguero?
So Aguero is not the one, Jules.
Rude, Van Nistelrooy, something like that.
No, you got to think about a bit closer to the current period.
It's not that guy having a party, is it? It's not Jamie Vardy.
It is Jamie Vardy.
That's a great shout.
25% chance conversion, second only to Haaland in Premier League history.
Can I just say, by the way, from my perspective, from my perspective, like, Jamie Vardy is such an anomaly that he deserves so much credit, because in 2014, literally 10 years ago, he was promoted from the Championship with my team QPR. Like, he was at Leicester and we came up with QPR. And when you look at Jamie Vardy being in the 100-goal club, look at the way he's come through all the leagues, there's no reason for him to have been that good. You know, there was a time where if he's not at Leicester, maybe he never plays in the Premier League, but instead the impact that he's had and the way that he's played and his longevity overall, like, he's not played in the Premier League his whole career. Not at all, not even close. But we speak about him as if he has.
Nedum, has he always been the same type of person, though, in the sense of, having a can of Red Bull before he goes out onto the pitch? It's mind-blowing when you consider how much focus is on health and nutrition, and you've got Jamie Vardy who's still doing it at the top level, but has a Red Bull before a game.
This is why I made sure to say is the exception, because you can't follow that same path. I think maybe as the years have gone by, it's gone from probably full sugar to sugar-free Red Bull, but essentially the man remains the same. Like, he's invested more in his health and all that stuff towards the back end of his career. But yeah, he's the only player who I could play against, and he might tackle me more than I tackle him. He's a very, very unique player, but credit to him, he's done so well.
I was just going to say, Jules, I can speak from experience. It's not just match days that he has Red Bulls. Once you're on internationals, it's quite regular, yeah. Instead of having a coffee or a cup of tea, it's a Red Bull, I think. But echo what Nedum said, is what a career he's had. And he's definitely taking care of himself very well now. I read recently, actually, about obviously all the recovery stuff that he does at home, etc. And I saw that towards the end of the England career, we finished internationally pretty similar times, really. And I could see that with him then, kind of one eye on his diet, his training, his recovery, and he's getting the rewards for that now. So,
Gary, did you just miss Erling Haaland in the Premier League? Did you just finish when he came in, or did you have any games against him?
No, thankfully missed him when it. I would have liked a little tussle with him maybe, but no, I missed him. Yeah.